Shalom, Kal Halal Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, Barakathum. Double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops of Great Millstone. Salutations to all my fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives to do so. To the scattered elect across the four corners of the earth, and those among the heathen nations that look like the heathen nations pursuant to Jeremiah 12:9, known as the speckled birds. I am disciple of Parium. I'm a follower of Great Millstone, coming to you with a lesson in truth and sincerity. So this lesson, I don't have a title yet, but essentially I was just kind of going through Genesis 49 and just going back through the milk with the breakdown of the tribes, and came across Genesis 49 and 10, and it's a beautiful thing, when you're able to just kind of look at one precept, and the amount of information you can pull for one precept is amazing. So with that, I just want to go ahead and start reading. It says, this is Genesis 49 and 10. It says, the scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor the lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, and until him shall the gathering of the people be. And we know the history, the family lineage could be found in Matthew 1 regarding until Shiloh comes, and so it's all about a gathering of the elect, and it's a remnant. Okay, so it's not going to be a large number. The Lord always leaves a remnant. Okay, so when you actually go into this, I want to go and look at the precepts real quick, right? So go to cross references. You see the word scepter right there, and that's what we're going to be focusing with. So I want to first focus on Psalm 60 and verse 7. It's titled Lament over the defeat of battle and prayer for help. Because, is coming into these times, Jacob's trouble, we're going to need that. Okay. It says, Gilead is mine, and Manasseh is mine. Ephraim also is the strength of mine head, and Judah is my lawgiver. Okay. So essentially, you have the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom are going to be coming together, and they're going to be fighting, for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay. So let's go to Isaiah 11. Verse 11. You see that it says righteous reign of the branch, and so what that means is obviously Judah should not vex Ephraim, Ephraim should not vex Judah, and then they're going to come together on one stick, all the tribes. You see where it says the restored remnant. I'm going to read verse 11 to 16. And it shall come to pass that day that the Lord Yahweh Shai shall set his hand again the second time to recover his remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. And so the second time he's going to bring his people from all four corners of the earth. Okay, because we are until a speckled bird. In this diaspora, and I'm going to go into that word Egypt later on too. All right, it says verse 12, and he shall set his I'll set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. And envy also, see right here it says, the envy of Ephraim shall depart from the adversaries of Judah, and shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Verse 14, but they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines towards the west. They shall spoil them the east together, and shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them. Okay. Verse 15, and the Lord shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea, and with the mighty wind shall he shake up his hand over the river, and shall smite it in the seven streams, and make men go over dry shod. All right, so basically that mighty wind is going to divide it into seven streams, so it could easily be crossed on foot. Verse 16, and there shall be a highway for the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, like as it was to Israel in the day that he came up out of the land of Egypt. Okay, so there's going to be this gathering. Okay, but it shows you that they're going to be fighting together, Ephraim and Judah. So let's go to Zechariah 10 and 11. It says, Yahweh will bless Judah and Ephraim. It says, and he shall pass through the sea with affliction, and shall smite the waves of the sea and all the deeps of the river, and shall dry up the pride of Assyria, and shall be brought down, and the scepter of Egypt shall depart away. So let's go to that word scepter, okay? Like you see right below in the etymology, right here. But I wanted to go into the plural. Basically, it's a salaki. It's a staff of office peculiar to royalty or independent sovereignty, right? So obviously it's showing that one person, one people is in rulership right now. But, because we're under the curses in Deuteronomy 28, right? But these curses are steadily coming upon them in Deuteronomy 30, okay? And let's see. It also means to lean on too, I believe. Let's see. There it is. See, royal staff. See, the staff to lean on, in Persian and Asian context. So, basically, for you heathen, the 2/3 who put their trust on Babylon the Great, this staff's gonna break, right? And it's gonna break in your hand, where you least suspect it. So this is Isaiah 36 and 6. It says, lo, thou trustest in the staff of his broken reed on Egypt, wherein if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. Okay? So let's go back to that Zechariah 10. I'm going to break down the word Egypt, okay? Because this is, obviously relating to the recent deal with, Dr. Brown, and how he is with vocab and all that. But he was saying, you can't relate Egypt to America because then you're not even Jewish. I was like, well, no, that's not the case. Okay, it's talk about the spirit. Anyway, of the spirit of this place. So this is Egypt right here. It's Strong's H. Let's see. Yeah, 4714. And it's Matazarium. Okay, so from right to left. And so when you go into this word Egypt, is it says say land of the Copts and whatnot, right? But as an adjective, it means double straits. Okay, then you have to ask yourself, what does that word straits mean? Okay, so let's go over here to the etymology. And you see that it's plural too, okay? So that's really important. So you see where it says often in plural right there? It says the sense of difficulty, plight, okay? So we know this is an area that we came into that was of great difficulty, double straits. And basically we had to cross the seas and come over to this land, okay? So basically, but these riches are going to fall upon back to us. All right. So it's going to be translated. So with that, go ahead and pull up. Sirach 10:8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that's what's going to happen. Okay. So, it said, this lesson came upon me as I was reading, and called Allah Yahweh Shem Shai. I was able to just go ahead and just do a quick hit. And, pray this lesson was edifying onto the flock and onto the next. Shalom.